In addition to the beautiful views from the summit, hundreds of people climb mountains each year to learn valuable lessons about endurance, overcoming challenges, and the power of the human spirit. Today, we will look at the relationship between these severe hurdles and the Stoic mindset that allows us to conquer them. In this video, we'll look at how Stoicism's timeless principles can help you face your own particular obstacles and successes. Join me on a mental and physical journey as we discover the Stoic elements to success when faced with adversity. Whether you're suffering with challenges in your personal or professional life, the advice we're about to give you will equip you with the tools you need to conquer them. Listen in, because this episode has the potential to change your outlook on adversity and teach you how to overcome challenges like a pro. Subscribe if you value the advice and insights we provide here. And don't skip a single second of the video. It's all intended to help you live a stronger, more serene life. Number 1. Be vigilant in safeguarding your privacy. Stoicism teaches us that some things are better left unsaid, and that self-restraint, especially when dealing with our history, is a powerful tool for preserving our honor and dignity. We are the fabric of our identity, comprised of the deep and intimate stories of our past. Misunderstandings, as well as the potential misuse or manipulation of our shortcomings, are hazards we face when we speak without filters. Accept your life story as a valuable book, a treasure mine of deep insights and wisdom. Every experience, whether good and terrible, has shaped who you are now. However, certain lessons are better left unsaid, while others require more quiet reflection or disclosure at opportune times. Controlling the context and perception of what we share is critical in a world when information may be easily misinterpreted or removed from its original context. Instead of hiding or being secretive, the Stoic perspective of privacy emphasizes caution and establishing relationships that respect personal space. Recognizing that our past does not define who we are in the eyes of the public is critical. Fundamentally, maintaining your privacy demonstrates respect for yourself and acknowledges that not everyone has the right to know every element of your life. Wisdom is practiced through prudent sharing. It teaches us who deserves our trust and how much of ourselves to share. Furthermore, Stoicism gives a solution to the oversharing of personal information that is common in the present period thanks to social media. It makes us reflect on how crucial it is to keep certain aspects of ourselves secret. This worldview allows us to keep agency over our own narratives by exercising purposeful control over what we disclose and who sees it. By keeping our personal information private, we protect our history from prying eyes, while also preserving the authenticity of our life story, ensuring that our most treasured memories and defining moments remain intact. As a result, let us embrace the Stoic wisdom of protecting our privacy while navigating the complexities of human relationships and cultural expectations. We can accomplish this not by isolating ourselves from the rest of the world, but by allowing people in on our terms, with true, meaningful relationships and respect for our privacy. Number 2, make the most of your time. The Stoics believed that time was one of the most valuable and irreplaceable resources in the world. Seneca, one of Stoicism's most powerful champions, presents us with a cogent argument. The problem is not a lack of time, but an excess of wasted. Time management is not simply a skill, but also a necessary component of a full life, as this idea from Stoic philosophy emphasizes. Managing your time well isn't enough to make it precious. You also need to appreciate and love each moment for what it is, a limited resource. It demands us to make an effort to prioritize things that help us grow as people and as a spiritual community, as well as those that bring us joy and fulfillment. This is where modern methods to life management intersect with Stoicism in a very pleasant way. Being productive is preferable to being busy, and this lesson helps us distinguish between the two. Stoicism can be practiced by immersing oneself in meaningful activities. When you follow your own nature, that is, what is consistent with your values, ambitions, and overall health, you are living in accordance with the Stoics' teachings. An honest rather than reactive life is lived when one devotes time to things that are actually essential to them. This category includes activities such as reading, meditation, spending time with loved ones, and working on a personal project. A life filled with these hobbies is richer, happier, and more satisfied than one would be if they engaged in mindless material pursuits. Being conscientious about your time is an act of self-respect and recognition of life's finite duration. Stoicism's beliefs encourage us to be thoughtful in our dedications and to avoid unnecessary distractions. When we reject things that aren't important, we make place for what is most important and bring true joy into our lives. This includes not only what we do, but also the company we keep. Relationships, like hobbies, can offer us joy or grief. Therefore, they must be carefully chosen and nurtured. A profound understanding of life's fleetingness and the importance of purpose informs the sensible judgments that define time value, which extends beyond mere time management. We not only achieve our full potential as individuals, but we also demonstrate to others how to live meaningful lives by infusing Stoic wisdom into our daily decisions about how to spend our time. Remember that every day is a new canvas, and the quality of our life's image is proportionate to the brushstrokes we apply. Number 3, rejoice in your successes. A significant Stoic tenet that Marcus Aurelius repeatedly emphasized was the need of embracing and appreciating one's accomplishments, no matter how minor. He was wise enough to recognize that seeking praise from others rather than from inside can lead to self-doubt. Many of us continue to fall into this trap. Aurelius highlighted the need of recognizing and appreciating one's own successes in developing inner strength and a strong sense of self-worth. Stoic philosophy highlights a fundamental truth in our modern society. Our individual accomplishments are true and important regardless of public recognition. In a world where the approval of others and constant comparison on social media platforms can skew our perceptions of success. The ultimate goals of celebrating your own victories are to acknowledge your progress, learn from your experiences, and provide the groundwork for future accomplishments. It's not about vanity or arrogance. Recognizing and valuing your accomplishments might help you build your own success story. It may be something as simple as pausing to reflect on how far you've gone since beginning a project, how you overcame a personal challenge, or how much your skill set has grown. Acknowledgement is the first step toward developing strong self-esteem and a resilient mindset, both of which are required to gracefully navigate life's highs and lows. Furthermore, the Stoic drive for greatness and virtue is consistent with this self-celebration practice. To create a never-ending cycle of growth and self-improvement, it is critical to place a high value on one's own effort and the benefits it produces. This is central to Stoic philosophy. It is more than just enjoying the present moment. It is about reinforcing the acts and decisions that lead to these achievements. Furthermore, remembering and appreciating prior accomplishments encourages you to set criteria for your future pursuits. Using it as a starting point, you can consider what worked and what did not, as well as areas for improvement. One of Stoicism's key beliefs is the significance of regularly reflecting on one's conduct and making appropriate changes in order to improve in virtue and wisdom. Let us make it a habit to pause and enjoy our accomplishments, no matter how big or small. May this wonderful occasion serve as a concrete reminder of our collective efforts and dedication. It's about more than just praising ourselves when we accomplish. It's about incorporating it into our permanent identity. Living a life of gratitude, self-awareness, and resilience not only improves our own lives, but also inspires others to do the same. Number 4, protect your mental health. The Stoic tenet of maintaining one's mental health encompasses more than just avoiding unpleasant events. It also emphasizes the importance of fortifying one's inner tranquility. According to Stoicism, putting your mental health at risk to meet the expectations of others or please others is a severe mistake. Rather, it encourages us to see our mental health as a sacred thing that requires special attention and protection. Consider this. Every encounter, demand, and stress you allow in your life has an impact on your mental stability. Your emotions and boundaries are excellent illustrations of what Stoics like Marcus Aurelius meant when they said, "Control what you can control." Establishing healthy boundaries is not egotism. It is self-respecting behavior that enables you to interact with others in a true and healthy manner. When you're already overburdened, saying no to new duties is a wonderful approach to set boundaries. Similarly, if you need time to unwind after a hectic week, this is an excellent option. Self-care routines are an important part of maintaining your mental wellness. According to the Stoics, doing what is necessary to maintain one's optimal mental condition is self-care, not luxury. In accordance with the Stoic principle of a healthy mind in a healthy body, this can include regular activities such as exercising, journal writing, or meditation. Participating in these activities can help you achieve inner peace and gain the insight you need to tackle life's challenges with grace and serenity. Never forget that a life of harmony and productivity cannot be developed without a solid foundation of inner peace. It's the unseen force that propels your ability to think rationally, act quickly, and maintain steadfast determination in the face of life's difficulties. To maintain this peace, you must actively control your environment, the people you allow into your inner circle, and the activities you engage in, ensuring that they complement rather than detract from your life. Let us absorb the Stoic commitment to maintaining mental health as a necessity rather than a luxury. When we take care of our mental space, we can live life to the fullest, interacting with the world around us from a place of strength and stability. By doing so, we not only address our own needs, but also inspire others to do the same. Number 5, be yourself. This ancient philosophy encourages us to do more than just accept ourselves. It challenges us to be real. This necessitates letting go of the numerous levels of social forces that demand compliance, as well as the expectations that others have of us. According to Stoicism, honesty and bravery are not only commendable, but also useful qualities that should be displayed on a daily basis. Asking ourselves, "Who am I when no one is looking?" is a necessary step toward living an authentic life. For what reason do I stand? What are my life's goals? Being genuine to oneself is just as vital as being truthful with others. Doing so frequently requires going against the grain, confronting potential criticism, and establishing a path that others may not understand, all of which can make the task appear overwhelming. However, the Stoics believe that this is the only way to obtain happiness and freedom. When we choose to live our lives in accordance with our beliefs, we make a deliberate effort to be genuine. When our inner and exterior identities are perfectly aligned, we feel an overwhelming sense of contentment and self-assurance. It's about letting go of the insecurity that comes with trying to fit in and instead embracing your uniqueness. Honoring your genuine self in all of your relationships, decisions, and activities is a continuous process rather than a one-time occurrence. Stoicism provides structure for this quest. It tells us to be strong in difficult times, but it also explains why. The greatest good is to live in harmony with who we truly are. Real living does not enable us to be affected by fleeting emotions or other factors. Instead, we remain steadfast in our dedication to our basic ideals and base our decisions on a true depiction of who we are. Furthermore, authentic existence has benefits that extend beyond the individual. Those around us are inspired by the excellent example it provides. By living truthfully, we encourage others to do the same. It set off a chain reaction of authenticity, fearlessness, and honesty. According to Stoicism, this is how we improve the world and make it more honest. It's time to confront our fears and abandon our pretenses. Let us commit to being honest with one another and with ourselves, to following our hearts and doing what makes us happy, and to living in accordance with our essential convictions. Embracing our true identities allows us to not just survive, but also thrive. Being true to ourselves provides a sense of calm, as well as the Stoic traits of courage and integrity. Number 6. Stay internally. Focused Marcus Aurelius regularly warned against allowing the wants and needs of those around us to dominate our lives to an unhealthy extent. These words of wisdom are especially important in today's world, as it is all too easy to allow other people's expectations and cultural pressures overshadow our own aims and desires. Stoicism emphasizes self-sufficiency and inner strength. The book reminds us that there is a delicate line between being there for others and becoming overwhelmed by their demands and expectations. The Stoic way recognizes that we should not put our own dreams and desires on hold, even while it is crucial to stay connected and attentive to those around us. Maintaining this balance is critical for living a life that is both satisfying and true to one's values and objectives. When we place too much value on other people's judgments and expectations of us, we run the risk of becoming bystanders rather than protagonists in our life. Marcus Aurelius believed that a life lived with purpose and intent is more essential than transitory acceptance from others. This refers to acting in accordance with one's fundamental principles. This does not mean lack of attention or concern. On the contrary, it is about striking a balance in life so that our personal desires and the needs of others can coexist happily. To be the hero of your own story, you must evaluate your current path of action in light of your long-term objectives. Do you feel like you're making progress toward your goals, or are you simply reacting to other people's demands and needs? Making sure you remain at the center of your life's tale necessitates continuous contemplation, which is not a one-time event. Furthermore, the Stoic attitude teaches resilience by encouraging people to avoid focusing too much on their external situations. Concentrating on one's inner self and staying on track helps one develop resilience in the face of adversity. With this kind of resilience, we can face life's storms without losing our composure or faith in our ability to navigate them. Adhering to this Stoic ideal can help us enhance our own health and our ability to make a positive effect in our relationships. Our ability to be a thoughtful, genuine, and meaningful presence to others around us improves when we let go of external demands. While it is necessary and pleasant to lend a helping hand and be present for others, we must never lose sight of the reality that we are each other's primary responsibility and must act accordingly if we wish to be the heroes of our own stories. Number 7, living with purpose. This concept, which originated in Seneca's teachings, emphasizes the dangers of attempting to juggle too many things at once, which can cause us to lose concentration and energy. Seneca's timeless advice is especially relevant in today's fast-paced society, when many chances and pressures can lead us astray from our personal beliefs and goals. Being true to yourself entails more than just avoiding fads and grasping chances. It also necessitates introspection and commitment to your own path. To accomplish this, you must assess your strengths, weaknesses, values, and ambitions, and then alter your behavior accordingly. To do this, one must have a clear understanding of their long-term goals and the courage to cut ties with everything that comes in the way, no matter how controversial or difficult the decision. Stoicism is fundamentally about totally accepting your personal journey with clarity and confidence. Being resilient entails being able to withstand social pressures and the din of competing priorities. It entails forging and sticking to your own particular path rather than allowing other people's expectations or visions to guide you. Making deliberate choices, carrying them out with care, and making decisions that consistently reflect your true self are the stepping stones on this path. Furthermore, staying true to your journey helps you be more real. Stoic virtues such as honesty and fearlessness are shown when a person lives according to his or her own views and goals. Being authentic has a multiplier effect. It benefits both you and those around you. It illustrates the strength and calmness that come from being honest to yourself and acting appropriately. We would do well to internalize the advice to be steadfast in our endeavor. We must train ourselves to stay concentrated in order to avoid the temptation to deviate from our intended path. This exemplifies the Stoic ideal of living a meaningful and purposeful life while remaining true to oneself. May we, as we navigate life's twists and turns, demonstrate the Stoic traits of endurance and resolve, ensuring that our actions are consistent with our most profound values and objectives. By doing so, we contribute to a more moral and purposeful society while also reaching our personal potential. As we conclude our investigation of these Stoic ideals today, remember that wisdom is obtained via living, not just learning. Incorporate these teachings into your life and let them guide you to a more fulfilling and resilient lifestyle. We appreciate you visiting Stoic Journal with us. Take a look at the recommended videos for further information on how to use Stoicism in your life. Your being here, continuing the journey with us, is highly appreciated. Until we meet again, stay strong and live life with meaning.